Hey guys, it's Bruce here, and in this video I'm going to share with you my strategy for progress in Heroes of History Epic Empire, how I end up like this, and everything you basically need to know for this strategy that currently I'm doing. So first thing first, I'm going to start with the buildings. All these buildings obviously need some upgrades. So the buildings that I actually focus on is this one that is actually giving some suns. I think it's actually a suns, and the buildings that I'm training the heroes inside, because joke aside, but this, for example, barrack heavy infantry barrack is so slow. Right now I'm working over my king minus, and it's taking forever. Also this one, we're working at Beethoven right now, they need some upgrades, but it's just a single upgrade, I have to point out. Now, which buildings I actually put aside is this one, because if I want to go and upgrade, I'm going to need these items that I really don't remember from which era is these items, and obviously I have a lot of these, but to actually level up all these buildings, I'm going to set all of the working shops, for example this one, yeah, to actually build this thing here, which is not something that I really want. So the strategy here with the buildings, and by buildings I mean the homes and the farms, from time to time I actually level up the farms, not gonna lie. Maybe I'm going to level up these two farms. I have a lot of, this is from the previous era, so I'm going to be able to level up the farms. So farms, barracks, and this flower thing that is giving some suns is what I'm leveling up. Why I actually put aside the homes, and the main reason behind, obviously this is workshops, is also level it up. I cannot progress if I don't level up, because this home I have to, as I mentioned, I have to switch to produce these shirts, and the next level is this home that I have to switch again, I don't know to which one, to actually upgrade this home. And we're ending, is it that a small home? No, it's not a small home. And we're ending with this one that is also looking for something different. But here is the thing, since before I decide to go in Heroes of History Epic Empire and actually invest my time in this game, I was playing two games, Drown Here, Seven Gods, and Heroes of History Epic Empire. So I actually put aside Heroes of History Epic Empire, and the only thing I was doing was coming online, getting some boost over, by the way, yeah, I'm in the Byzantine era. I'm so happy. I'm going to make a separate video with, you know, overall checking of this era, and most likely what is going to be the improvement, because a lot of people are actually talking about the Byzantine era. But anyway, so I was leveling up, and at one point I was high era with the buildings that are for low era, like these homes here. So my strategy right now, and I think this is a very nice strategy, because you know the gold is needed for the researches, obviously 223k. There is other things also for the treasure hunt. For the treasure hunt you can buy extra tickets with the gold, which, you know, make the gold valuable. But in the same time I'm so behind, and I have to adapt all of my workshops to actually build all of these homes. So what I'm going to do, most likely after or at Byzantine era, I'm going to build these homes. Now, as you can see, maybe I should actually take it out my camera. Yeah, so yeah, as you can see, it's like only materials that is from this era. This is with crucial importance, or it was from the previous era, I don't remember. But I'm not going to go back and actually go over each of these homes and level up them one by one, adapting my, how to say it, my workshops. I'm going to just directly build the last level homes. Obviously what I'm going to do, if I decide to actually take this approach, I'm going to sell all of these homes. Obviously I'm going to sell them like this, so I have workers. I'm going to sell them, I'm going to build the new one, I'm going to sell them, I'm going to build the new one. So this is actually the strategy I'm going to have with my homes, because, you know, this thing till it get leveled. Now 96 of this one is just not working for me. But one thing for sure I know is this thing here needs to be leveled up. And this one, is it needing? Okay, I'm I'm short on gold. But yeah, this is something that I think people are going to face with their progress. Maybe at one point I'm going to start. This one is just needing, how much is needing? 230k. I have 212, so soon I can actually start building this barracks. So this is the strategy I'm thinking to do, because just by walking, getting some gold or whatever I have and just leveling up this tree is just not enough. It's just not enough. Obviously I'm going to continue expanding. I'm waiting for 590 gems so I can get one extra expanding. I'm going to finish some campaigning so I can get more expansion. I definitely need to expand. This one need to be leveled up. I have like 2. Maybe this is one of the best buildings in the game. And why is pretty simple. It's just when you go at the last stage, you're going to get how much is this? I really don't know. Right now it's producing 4 and 4 of these puzzles, but right now I can add 1 more, and after this 2 more, 1 more, 1 more, and obviously it's also giving some stuns. Here we have again 1 more. So at one point I think I'm going to have pretty decent income in form of antimatter, so I can make more summons, and from there actually getting more heroes. Now I joined in pretty nice alliance that actually sent me an invitation. This is where is my alliance? Yeah, this is the members of the alliance. I think Mephisto is the leader here. Very nice, very cool people. Yeah, I'm on the bottom of the food chain of the place 18, from point of where we are in the treasure hunt. I actually tried to spend everything here. We're in the place 17, by the way, or place 16, and the rewards there is going to be 3 antimatter. I think to have a good alliance is also big part from the game, and especially for the treasure hunt. I think the majority of the very valuable rewards is actually in the treasure hunt, so I'm pushing very hard there. I'm pushing in the treasure hunt very hard. Obviously I missed 1 day because I was on the bachelor party. But yeah, we're going to continue, guys. And yeah, in this case, in these stuffs, you can get extra antimatter folios, a lot of folios. I get like 2 folios so far from my progression in the apprentice 1. I'm going to try it and go for the apprentice 2. We're going to see how the things will go, but in general I just decided to share what I'm going to do and what is going to be my strategy in the future. So yeah, this will be for this video, guys. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. If I don't know them, I know people who may know them. And yeah, wish you a great day. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed so far, and subscribe if you're new here. So yeah, see you in the next video, guys.